Hi, and welcome to Carolina Varsity's look at conference previews as we're going into the conference part of the season. I'm Dale Ross.
And I'm the pet man, Matt Morrow. The first conference we're going to look at here is the MeCKa. And, this is a pretty good league. I mean, you got some teams that have done well in the pre-conference part of the season. And these are going to be a real battle once you get into it.
Exactly. When we do our best of last, 3 of the top 5 teams in our best of last are in the MeCKa.
Yeah, and they're all in the top 5 for our best of last. If you want to talk predictions, I think Mallard Creek, I think everyone would say is the odds-on favorite to win the conference here.
Check. Yep.
And I'll just run them down for me.
Mm-hmm.
I got Hough second, Vance third.
Yep.
And this one may surprise some people, but I got North Meck fourth.
Doesn't surprise me.
And I got A.L. Brown fifth, Hopewell sixth,
Yep.
Robinson seventh, and West Charlotte in eighth.
Okay, so we're the same except for the last spot. That's West Charlotte and Robinson.
Okay.
And those 2 teams, I think one of them's gonna have 1 win and one of them's gonna have no wins.
Right.
When it comes down to it, so that'll be their big game. I agree. Mallard Creek's the clear-cut favorite. They're strong defense, very balanced on offense, or have the ability to be very balanced on offense. Good run game. Looks like a potentially good pass game.
Right. Some games to watch here. Obviously, Mallard Creek Hough. I'm going to be at that game. That's going to be a game of the week for me. Hough and Vance, those 2 teams, that's going to be a tough battle to see who's number 2. You remember last year Vance and Hough played a really good game over at Hough that was on TV.
Yep.
And I think Hough pulled that one out by 1. So that's going to be a real good rematch right there. A.L. Brown coming into conference, that's going to be a new thing. And they have the tradition up there in Kannapolis, but they're a little down. They're young this year, so I think this is one of those times where if you're going to get them now. Because you know they're going to be rebuilding and reloading, coming back up.
Exactly.
North Meck is the team to watch. They could surprise. I think they're stronger defensively than offensively, but they do have playmakers on the offensive side with Tabron at receiver, Santiago at running back, and Beasley at quarterback. They can make some plays. As far as Hopewell goes, we talked about it before. They can score, they can score, but they just can't stop people.
Right.
So they may get into some shootouts with some of the other teams like North Meck and maybe Vance. Dan Robinson, I know you don't know much about them. They're from Concord. They're 0-4 so far this year. They've only scored 59 points all season, giving up 126. So that gives you an idea of where they are right now. In West Charlotte, like I said earlier, they're having a lot of issues offensively and defense out on the field a lot of the time, and they get worn down and games get out of hand.
Right. So I agree. I think Mallard Creek Hough, Mallard Creek Vance, Hough Vance are going to be all big games, and we picked Mallard Creek to win, but those I think those are your clear-cut top of the conference, and the winner of that round robin of games is going to be your conference champion. If Hough can continue to get a little better on offense, a little more, they're very balanced right now, but if they can add some more elements of the passing game to complement what looks like to be a pretty good run game, I think they're going to be definitely a contender. And Vance, the good thing about Vance is that they're young.
Yeah.
When you got juniors and seniors, you pretty much you don't look to see marked improvement, because your guys are almost there, and you're going to have just a little bit of improvement. When you got a lot of young guys, sophomore guys, and first time, they're playing varsity football, they're going to get better and better and better and better, and that's where Vance is actually at with these teams.
Exactly.
North of Mecklenburg, if they can get a little more offense going, they could, they can make some noise with these top teams. All the teams that get to travel to A.L. Brown are going to get to experience a little bit different atmosphere. It's going to be closer to a college type atmosphere as far as with the the people that come, it's people that attended the school 50 years ago still come to games. Hopewell, they have got, they kind of can score some points, but then again, I've seen them in person, and once you get past Heath, it's kind of, so I think they need to develop a little bit more in their offense, actually, to get a little more balance, get Heath more touches, and that defense has got to get better. Otherwise, they're staying down there with battling West Charlotte and Robinson, and I think the West Charlotte Robinson's just a toss-up. So
Yeah,
I think it's good. There's going to be some great ball games in this conference.
definitely. It's going to be a good conference to watch all season long, guys.
Yep. Well, thank you, and we got more videos coming up for the other conferences, and then stay tuned. We're going to do one about which is the best conference and why.